Hey guys, I'd like to thank you all for 2000 subscribers. It's barely been a year since the last time we saw each other. I mean, it was only last year that I was doing my 1000 subscriber video, and we're already at 2000. So, I've decided that this 2000 subscriber video is going to be the answers to your questions, which is why I was telling you in the past few weeks that I was holding a Q&A. The Q&A is this video, the 2000 subscriber video special. Enjoy it, folks! Our first question is coming from Taf Taf. Are you coming to NYC? I came. Well, yes, I was coming to New York City because I've been there. As can be revealed by the shirt underneath this. Yeah, I don't need this. Just one of my many souvenirs. Just like Kirby and his Mario head over there. And I've enjoyed my trip. I truly have. In fact, that's one big city. And maybe some of you got a glimpse of me because I brought my 3DS with me and it was open all the time. And I got quite a bit of a few me. The next question is coming from Megaman33570. I took great inspiration from you to start working on Budo Den. My question to you is, what inspired you to start doing DBZ reenactments? You know what? I'm going to read the next question right away because they look alike. And the answer could be the same thing. From TLX Pro 97. What was your favorite reenactment to create? How did you come up with this idea? Oh well, only the second question was the same thing. The first part of this question was different. But anyway, I'm pretty much going to repeat what I've said in my 1000 video here, because that was pretty much the answer. My inspiration was the lack of story mode in Raging Blast 2. And the fact that I spotted one little option that says create reenactment from originals. Yeah, that was my inspiration. I'd always stopped doing it because of the lack of story mode, but it's that little option that gave me the spark that I needed. At first, it started as a joke with a friend of mine online, but then it became more popular and it became what it is today. A real series, a real thing, something that I take very seriously now. So seriously that I'm going to evolve very soon into new territories. Yep. And that's about it. As for my favorite episode to reenact, well, that would be, let me think. I think it was Son Goku and his friends return. That was my favorite episode to reenact so far because that's the one that asked me the most editing. I mean, the characters weren't available, and at the time Xenoverse wasn't out yet, so I couldn't just go and create the characters. So I had to I had to go out of my way to find a creative way to create Habbo and Cato. And I think I did it successfully. I mean, the terrain was still affected a little bit, but considering what I had to work with, I still think this was something that I can be proud of. So yeah, this was my favorite reenactment to make. Of course, the special reenactments that are very lengthy, such as episode 50, 100, 150, and 200, they are in a whole different categories, because those, I love them. I love them because those are my biggest accomplishments, I believe. So very soon I think 300 will be my favorite one. But I have yet to release it, so I can't say that yet. Moving on to the next question. From Faraz Tahir. Okay, I have a question for you, and maybe I'm still new to this channel, but how come you never show your eyes in any of your vlogs? Just wondering. I guess I had this one coming. Well, I actually did show them once, and it was in my 1000 video. Just go back and watch until the very end. Although I guess that was very lucky for me, but I guess the lightning did allow me to hide my face again. But it's time to come clean. Time to explain the whole story behind this. It all dates back to the days of high school. Back then, you know, all high schools have their rejects, and all high schools have their broodies. I'm the reject. Reject says hi. I couldn't make one step in the school without seeing someone who actually either knew me or wanted to make fun of me. Complete unknown to me, were just calling me names. No, I'm not telling you what the name is. And it was frustrating. But that's not the reason. The reason is, some of these bullies went as far as finding pictures of me, putting them on the internet, photoshopping some crap, and then making fun of me on the internet. And it escalated quickly. The situation escalated very quickly. It went as far as... No, I'm skipping steps here. The situation did escalate quickly, but I managed to control it for a little while without anybody finding out, because I wanted to take control of this. I wanted to be the only one to know about this when I found out. I didn't want to get my parents involved, or the school administration, or the authorities, or anything. I just wanted to sort this out myself and make sure I could just make this disappear. I thought I succeeded, but then the school found out. And they wanted to call the authorities. Not just any authorities, not just the police. Above them. It was chaos. Pure chaos. And after that, I had to swear that I will never show my face again on the internet. It's a promise I had to make for the whole situation to disappear and not be mediatized. But you know what? It's been 16 years. It happened way back when I was about 15, 16 years old, and today I am 31 years old. It's time to grow up. It's time that I put the past behind me. So, you know what? I'm done lying to myself. I don't need glasses. I don't need this bald cap. And I don't need this uniform. You know what? It's time to show the real me. I don't need... Oh, wait a minute. I'm not wearing... Well, I actually do need the uniform because that's the only clothes I have right now, but... Say hello to the real me. This was why I was always hiding myself. But no more. I'm done. From now on, I'll show the real self. Well, unless you like the disguise, then I'll keep putting it on. But because, well, I do like to cosplay. I mean, back at Comic Con in my own city last year, I did cosplay as Krillin. But yeah, that's the whole story. You know what? This is very emotional for me, and I think I'm going to move on to the next question. The next question is from iToxic Graphics 2. Have you Skype? I would design your channel design and intro. Okay. I'm lucky to actually understand all of this. Well, thank you very much. I mean, yes, I do have Skype. And, well, my name is right there. Just remove the DBZR. But just because I told you what my Skype name is, doesn't mean I'm going to add you. Oh no, it doesn't. Because if I went and added everybody, I'd be exploding with friends. I mean, I already have my PlayStation 3 full with friends. And I can't add anybody more anymore for now. But as for the intro and channel design, for the channel design, I actually like the one I got right now. I mean, it's been drawn already by someone else, and I've already had it for a year now. So, thank you, but I think I'm going to stick to this one for now. However, for the channel intro, I've been thinking about changing it. I mean, if you mean the channel intro that goes on when people who are not subscribed to me hit my channel, then yes, I accept. And if I like it, I might actually go and use it. I do need a new one, this one is old, it needs to be updated. So, thank you, and Skype me whenever you can. By the way, post your Skype name in the comments, please, so I know it's you, because otherwise I might just reject it. Our next question is from Bucking Beast. I want to know how long it takes for you to make an episode of DBZR, and I want to know if you're planning anything after DBZR. Well, my friend, I have very good news for you. First off, yes, I have plans after DBZR. Those are DBSR. You know what that means. But as for the length of production, this can depend on what the episode I'm processing is. I mean, depending on if the episode is going to end up being 2 to 3 minutes or 10 minutes long, it can vary. There's also the fact that to reenact, I need to go play the game first without messing up, because if I mess up, I have to restart and this takes time. And then I have to record the whole game if I didn't do it the first go, because if I can take off the HUD, I will. Which means I will save a replay and then play it without the HUD. And then I will transfer the video to my computer and I'll start editing. Which can be a lengthy process depending on the length of the episode, as I said. So, for short episodes go between 2-4 minutes, it can take up to 2 or 3 hours. But for longer episodes, it can take up a whole flipping 2 days. And that's excluding the movies or the specials. For example, if I go for the Reverse series, the last episode of the Dragon Ball Z in the Reverse series was about 22 minutes long. That took me a week. A whole week to do. And for the specials such as 300, which I'm working on right now, well, too long. Just too long. I've been working on 300 since last year. And way past my original objective of Holidays 2014. I'd say I'm aiming for Holiday 2015, but I'd be lying. I don't think I can make that. I've made quite a bit of progress lately, but the boost I got is so long. So yeah, it's pretty lengthy to make an episode of Dragon Ball Z reenactment. Very lengthy. I hope that answered the question. The next question is coming from Devasia Mentality. What is the function of a rubber duck? I hate you. I hate you. I know why you did this. I had this coming, didn't I? I guess I had it coming for asking you what the question was. So, a rubber duck. What is the function of a rubber duck? Well, to me, a rubber duck, it will be to be played with in a bath. I don't have one, so I can do that. But maybe we can do that. It's rubber, so it floats, and it's really fun to play with in the bath. It can even go squeak squeak sometimes. But its real function is for entertainment. Just like this channel is for your entertainment. So it's to have fun, and your fun. So a rubber duck is the meaning of this channel. Or, as Wikipedia would put it, the real meaning behind a rubber duck is... What is the meaning, what is the function of a rubber duck? Let's see if my phone can find out. My phone sucks. Oh, so apparently Wikipedia has something very different about a rubber duck. That does not go in my bath. A rubber duck. It was created by Florentin Hoffman, and it took the form of an invisible duck. So, yeah, a rubber duck. Why did I turn off? There you have it, that is a rubber duck. The next question is from Saiyan God Vegeto 9000. It's over 9000! Sorry, I had to. What inspired you to do Dragon Ball Reversed? Actually, Dragon Ball Reversed is someone else's idea. I was out of ideas to create my own what if stories, and Super Saiyan God Son Goku came up with this idea for the first episode. We tried it out, it worked, people enjoyed it, and we kept going, and now we're going to be almost 2 years in. So yeah, I don't know what his inspiration was, you're gonna have to ask him. I'm truly sorry for that. From the Super Saiyan 7020. That is not over 9000. His question is, I have the director of a saga where a villain, Illidan, Achiak, possibly Beerus, etc., so powerful that the human Z-fighters, Kulan, Tien, etc. went to the Kai's planet to get the protection unleashed like Gohan. Gohan can even help. Just make the human Z-fighters useful again. Also introduce Hoob. That is not a question. If this is for the reverse series, well, he probably already has his own idea of what he wants to do, so there's not much I can do there. I'm sorry. I can't just wave a magic wand and make things happen. Pretty sorry there. Next up, a question from Django9. Will you make Dragon Ball Super Reverse? Also, will Fukatsu no F be in the reverse series? Again with the reverse questions. I am not in Super Saiyan God Son Goku's head, guys. I mean, I can answer questions about reenactments, but as far as the reverse series goes, I'm only the one who put the story into videos. That's all. That is all I do. I do not write the series. There's nothing I can do for this. I mean, I can suggest idea to him, but that's it. Aside from that, not much I can do here. I'm truly sorry again. As for if he's gonna do anything of that, well, it's up to him. Next question is from Gaming Days. How do you make such great videos? Lol. Finally, thank you. A question that I can answer. Well, I pretty much answered it already, but this is by the power of... Hold on one moment. It's thanks to this machine. The power of the Upload HD PVR. It allows me to record the games. And I can edit them. Edit the video that I create with this. And I take my time. I take my time to make sure that I don't screw up, don't create scenes that don't make sense within each other. That is, if that's even possible. I mean, in the Relic Mans, sometimes I have no choice. But it's also thanks to the power of Sony Vegas Pro, which allows me to edit my videos. And I have a good listening ear, so when I think a music is going to fit, I'll edit it in. So far, most comments I received about the music was that I was a very good selector. So I guess, well, I mean, no, I don't guess, but I hope that this is going to continue. That's pretty much how I make such awesome videos. By the power of the Upload HD PVR, the power of editing in Sony Vegas Pro, and the power of upload on YouTube. Next question is from Batu the Hedgehog. Are you gonna make movies reverse? Another reverse question. Maybe next time I'll need to be clearer and say that the questions I can answer only related to the Relic Mans. I'm really sorry, I should have mentioned it. As for your question, Batu, I don't know. I don't know if Super Saiyan God Son Goku is going to make movies reverse. I'm not even sure I understand what you actually meant there. Did you mean like special episodes, like I did for the Relic Mans? Like I did for episode 50 for the whole Saiyan saga, episode 150 the Namek saga, episode 150 the... no wait, that was the Namek saga. Episode 200 the Android saga? Or do you mean like a reverse version of the Dragon Ball movies, such as Return of Cooler or Cooler's Revenge? If the latter, I think that was the reason he included the movie characters in the series, to have these movies recognized. I may be wrong. If you're watching Super Saiyan God Son Goku, feel free to correct me there. But aside from that, again, I don't know. This time we have another question from Tef. Will clips of Xenoverse Tenkaichi 3 and Ultimate Tenkaichi be incorporated in the next episode? Oh, well, I guess I should have answered that in the comments then, because the next episode has happened since then. Or do you mean the episode of Relic Mans? Because if you do, then the answer is yes, yes, and maybe. Because the next episode of Relic Mans is not 300, guys. If you have been paying attention, I haven't reached on 300 yet. We have yet to release episode 299, which is going to be Battle of Gods. And thanks to the fact that I will be evolving very soon, we have a lot more possibilities now. Yes, we do. But yeah, I will be using clips from all these games whenever I can. And maybe even more. As for our next question, is Dragon Ball Reverse canon? Lol. No. Finally but not least, the last question is also from Tef, the first and the last from the same guy. How was your stay? Oh, well, I guess you mean my stay in New York City. It was great. The only downside will be the border of the countries. I mean, we got stuck at the border for 4 hours. I was going through the border in a bus. Our bus was finally the second one in line, but suddenly the line stopped. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened in the bus in front of us. Nobody even told us. We have no idea what happened there. We even made buses that were behind us go first, right next to us. that was frustrating. But if we forget about this whole ordeal at the border of the country, my stay in New York City was awesome. It would have been even awesomer if I had the time to actually see everything I wanted to see. Unfortunately, we got late in the country, so we lost a day. Sucks. But I enjoyed my stay enough to say that one day I will be going back. Yes, I want to go back to New York one day. And then I will finally have time to see everything I wanted to see. My stay was that good. Good enough to go back. So, that concludes our Let's Play. Wrong channel. That concludes the Q&A. I'm sorry if I was not able to answer all of questions completely. There's just so much that I can do. Truly sorry for being completely unable to answer most of the reverse questions. Hopefully Super Saiyan Captain Goku is going to see them and he will answer them in the comments below. But once again, I'd like to say thank you for your support, guys. 2,000 subscribers, this is awesome. I never expected to get this much. I mean, it was only last year that we had our celebration for 1,000, and it took 2 years for that. And now 1 year later, we already have the double amount of subscribers. So, who knows how long it's gonna be for another 1,000. Maybe it will be even less time. One can only hope. By the way, thanks for your support, and I will see you soon.